I have 3 kids, Ava, Alexis, and Jersey. Ava and Alexis are 6-year-old identical twins, and Jersey is, well, he's a toddler. We recently moved from New Jersey to Georgia, which means that our kids had to find a new school and daycare.
Come on!
Speaking of daycare, Miss Dorca, the kids' daycare provider in New Jersey, missed our kids so much that she decided to get on a plane and come see them at our new house in Atlanta. Mama went to get Miss Dorca, yeah.
Guga.
Yeah, she's gonna come here right now.
Oh, yeah!
This video isn't about Miss Dorca visiting my kids. It's more to honor those who provide care to those who we love. Whether you're a daycare provider or you care for elders, I have massive respect because I realize it's not something that I could do.
Everybody has a limit. Everybody has a limit.
I often get frustrated wiping my son's nose, and he's just one child. This kid will not sit still. I can't even wipe his nose. How do you... Oh. Turn, no, this way, buddy, this way. Oh, it's impossible. How would I do caring for 7, 8, or 12 kids? Probably terrible.
Please, don't do this.
It really does take an amazing person to dedicate their life to helping and caring for others. And this video is dedicated to Miss Dorca and all those who provide a service to others.
I am what I am today, 'cause I did it my way, nothing y'all can say. In this life or the next one.
When Miss Dorca decided to visit, I thought it was the sweetest gesture. It definitely made me smile. How amazing that someone enjoys your kids so much.
I'm so excited
that they come and visit.
Oh my goodness, we did that. I miss you, girl. Can you believe I'm here? Can you believe that I'm here? I can't.
In this day and age, it's hard to trust anyone with your kids. I mean, we all hear of these horror stories on the news.
Back here at home, a sight no parent wants to see. A California mom turned to her nanny cam and saw her 2-year-old with special needs allegedly being abused by the nurse she trusted to care for him.
To be able to trust someone with your kids is not only a relief, but also a much needed break for the parents.
Come on!
My wife and I never get to go out on a proper date.
I came to visit you guys and I told you, go out, take a moment for you guys. A marriage needs that. You guys could go out tonight, have fun, enjoy it.
Are you guys comfortable with Miss Dorca?
Yeah.
En Jersey también. En Jersey, ¿verdad, Jersey? Que tú estás cómodo. Jersey está cómodo conmigo y yo sí sé mamá.
So guys, here we are at, what is this? We're here, guys. A night out is definitely fun. And look at these modeling skills. Come on.
Oh, are you walking? Is that what's happening here? I'm actually joking because I've never in my life seen. I'm literally physically joking from laughing so hard. Justin, you look lost. You look lost.
Come on now, you gotta give it up for those moves.
I don't think so.
Miss Dorca has been a daycare provider for well over 20 years, and we first learned of her when Ami was pregnant with the twins, Ava and Alexis, and lived literally next door to Miss Dorca, like literally right beside her.
I happened to move next door to Miss Dorca while pregnant with the girls. And at the time I didn't know she was a daycare provider. She was just a neighbor. And after giving birth to the girls and being home all the time, I would look out the window and I just saw kids coming in and out of her home. So it turns out she was a daycare provider from inside of her home. And I would say that I lucked out in moving next door to her specifically, being that she had a daycare, but also who she is as a daycare provider.
Ava and Alexis went to Miss Dorca until they started kindergarten, and they loved it.
Aww.
I would often quiz them on their daycare experience to make sure everything was okay, and quickly learned that Miss Dorca was fantastic with kids and adored all her quote-unquote babies.
Well, isn't that special?
During her recent trip here, I got insight into how the girls and Miss Dorca felt about their time together.
How old were we when we started going to the daycare?
Well, you guys were very small. You guys didn't even talk. You guys didn't even walk. You were this little tiny little thing that I could hold both of you with my arms.
How old were you?
You guys were maybe 6 months. You were always talking and yeah in your own language. And then you guys started learning how to write, how to color. Like I have a lot of video of you guys as little girls. And one day I want to come and just show you guys all those little videos that I have of you guys when you were tiny and you started writing and started coloring. And you guys were very sweet and friendly to everybody, to all the kids in the daycare. They really like you guys because you guys were very nice and sweet to everybody.
Of course, as the girls moved on from Miss Dorca to Montessori school, my wife and I had a son, Jersey.
Eyes and ears and mouth and nose, head, shoulders, knees and toes. He's breakdancing.
Wow, that was amazing. I've never seen anything like that.
We were very nervous about sending Jersey to daycare only because he's kind of clingy to mom and dad, and we were also very protective of his new life. However, when he was 1, we decided it was time for him to start daycare. I mean, my wife and I just needed some sanity.
We all go a little mad sometimes. Haven't you?
We had no idea the bond that Jersey and Miss Dorca would form. Jersey's very fickle, doesn't take to strangers, and ostensibly shy.
We're gonna go get Jersey. Jersey!
Ooh, look at this. He sees her, guys. I think he sees her. She's right up there.
Where's my... He's running away. Jersey, where are you?
Jersey, who's up there? Who is it, Jersey? Look at him. He's getting all shy. Who's up there, buddy? Who is it? Jersey, where you go? Jersey. But it didn't take long before Jersey was willingly leaving my arms and going into Miss Dorca's arms.
Oh, big boy. Oh, I miss you guys. My big boy. I miss you so much.
Soon Miss Dorca was sending us all these magical clips of Jersey learning and doing all these new things.
Okay, move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good job, Jers.
Asserting confidence and developing into a mature toddler. We love these clips, and more importantly, love Miss Dorca's affection for Jersey, or as people have come to know him as, the main man.
I'm Justin, and this is my main man, Jersey. Are you the main man?
Yes!
The Jersey man, the main man.
Man.
I'm Justin, and this is my main man, and this is my main man, Jersey.
Man.
You the main man.
After watching Miss Dorca play with the kids for hours at a time, I was blown away at her stamina. Miss Dorca, I'm amazed by her stamina. The way you see Miss Dorca run around with these kids, with our kids, and she's like this with all her kids.
People ask me like, how do you have fun? How do you have energy? You know, taking care of all these kids. Well, I act like a kid. And I always think to myself, I want to be the adult I would like to have when I was a kid.
And like, what's amazing about daycare is like, you never know like what they're gonna be like or whatever, and it's like, but Miss Dorca is like, she just got this stamina, running around with the kids, rolling around with the kids, painting, picking them up, taking them to the restroom, changing clothes, doing all kinds of stuff. I am way impressed by Miss Dorca's stamina. It's crazy. I'm blown away. I mean, she took the time to make a toy car out of cardboard and other materials. This project took like all day long. They just made a toy car, the kids, and they all loved it. Jersey, look at that, yay!
The wheels and the bus go round and round,
Round and round. Round and round. The wheels and the bus go round and round. All through the town.
Those who care for others are underrated and certainly underpaid. I look at my own life, making content and trying to be a positive impact, but my service pales in comparison to those who take the time to care for others. I wanted to find out why Miss Dorca loved kids so much. I mean, what drove her? What was the motivation to dedicate her life to being a caretaker? Why do you feel that being a daycare provider, watching kids is your calling?
I feel it's a calling. Oh my God, you're gonna bring me to my childhood. I didn't have the best childhood ever.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't want to go there.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay. So basically you're saying maybe...
I want to be the adult
Mm-hmm.
I wish I had when I was a kid growing up.
Well, I think that's a very noble thing. I think there's a lot of kids, myself included, who did not have a good childhood.
I didn't.
And so you're providing what you didn't get.
Yeah, my mom came to the United States when I was 2 months old, so I stayed with my father and my stepmom, and it was not a good experience.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want no kids to feel what I felt when I was growing up. So that's why I'm very affectionate to them. Mm-hmm.
Doing something that matters in life is important to me. Trying to have purpose is noble, but I also recognize my limits. I realize I cannot do what Ms. Dorcas does, and I cannot do what many others do who provide care to others. It's simply not in me. But I admire those who have that calling to love all the people. In the end, life is about relationships, and some people enable healthy and loving relationships. To those people, I say thank you. Thank you for your service, and I wish I could be more like you.
Thank you for watching, and make sure you do more videos. Subscribe and turn on the notification. Thank you for watching. Dada, whoa, whoa, mama.